Today we're going to be taking a look at the Daiquiri. The Daiquiri is a drink that's underappreciated, I think, in the cocktail canon. It's a drink with a lot of history, and it's interesting. If you're a child of the 60s, maybe 70s, 80s, you might remember the Daiquiri as some sort of pink or red thing, and you might be thinking of frozen daiquiris or strawberry daiquiris, and those are all fine, but that's nothing like a classic daiquiri, which was a much smaller, simpler drink. The origins of the Daiquiri are commonly cited back to the start of the 20th century, sometimes 1898. They're certainly cited to Cuba. There's some history about American mining engineer coming up with the drink, some about a medical officer bringing the drink to the States. Those may or may not be true, but it's most likely that the origins of the drink go well back before that. It's a very simple mix of just rum, lime, and sugar. Around that time period was usually something like that. It was booze, citrus, and sugar. People throughout the Caribbean were drinking very similar things, again, for centuries before that. So there's probably been something like a daiquiri for a long time before the usual history. Now again, with it just being rum, lime, and sugar, there's not a lot of places to hide with this drink. So what I mean is it's really all about the proportions and, of course, the rum you choose and good lime juice. We're going to be taking a look at a balance done by bartender Simon Difford. So this is often referred to actually as Difford's Daiquiri. Simon lined up a lot of different daiquiri proportions side by side, and he settled on one that is called the 10-3-2 ratio. Now what that means is 10 parts rum to 3 parts lime to 2 parts sugar. Now 10 parts rum sounds like a lot. It's not 10 ounces by any means, it's just a balance if you use whole numbers. So really it just means 2 1/4 parts rum. So it is definitely a spirit forward balance. And then you got 3/4 parts lime and half a part sugar. Now Simon has a version of this where he uses powdered sugar. We're going to go ahead and just use simple syrup. I don't think it makes a huge difference, and it's a little easier to use. So let's go ahead and get it started. So like I said, we'll use just a ½ ounce here of simple syrup. So this is just 2-to-1 sugar to water. Then we'll use 3/4 of an ounce of fresh squeezed lime juice. And finally, 2 1/2 ounces of rum. Now you want to use a white rum for this, a light rum. This is Plantation 3-Star. I just don't feel like using the whole 1 liter bottle every time. But you could use an aged rum for this, but it wouldn't really be a conventional daiquiri. Generally you want to use something nice and bright and grassy. A good white rum is perfect for this. So 2 1/2 ounces of that. Okay, gonna load our shaker up with some ice and give it a shake. All right, want to get a nice cocktail coupe for this, and double strain your cocktail, and you should get a lovely, nice little faint color on it like this. Now, sometimes people will garnish their daiquiris with a lime wheel. That's appropriate. I honestly like it clean like this. Again, it's a very simple drink, and if you get the balance right, it's a fantastic effect. Let's give it a taste. That lime, just when you use fresh lime, just jumps off the drink at you. Yeah. Use a good rum. Don't cheap out, because you'll definitely taste it in this proportion. When all those components come together, it's simple but powerful. It's an awesome combination, and I think underappreciated by most people in today's cocktail canon, honestly. Mix it up, enjoy it. Cheers. See you next time.